Hook: LeBron James just turned 41 and dropped 6 dunks on the Rockets, dragging a hoodoo-warm night into a highlight reel you'll be talking about for days. How does a player who ages like fine wine still look like a freak show in the air? Let's break down what this really means for LeBron, the Lakers, and the idea of aging in elite sports. From the bench to the break, the context: the Lakers stretched a 7-game win streak with a 124-116 win in Houston, while LeBron logged 30 points on an absurd 13 for 14 shooting night, with 6 of those being dunks. This isn't just a box score moment, it's a data point in the larger narrative about longevity, evolution, and role adaptation at the top level of basketball. Personally, I think this proves that modern conditioning and smarter workload management aren't just buzzwords, they are the difference between a season lull and a new career highlight reel. What makes this really interesting is that LeBron isn't forcing volume, he's optimizing efficiency and anatomy in real time, which reshapes how we understand veteran impact in a league that often treats aging as a liability. Idea 1: the age-defying athleticism. LeBron's 6 dunks, including 3 alley-oops, are historically rare for a 41-year-old. What I find fascinating is how this intersects with the idea of playing above your age versus playing with a different kind of gravity. From my perspective, this is less about raw explosiveness and more about maintained rhythm, angle, and anticipation, the kind of details that separate legends from mere mortals. If you take a step back and think about it, the expectation bias is huge. Fans assume fewer dunks, fewer sparkplug plays, but James flips that on its head by converting high-percentage opportunities in engineered moments, transition, off-ball movement, and smart situational aggression. This matters because it suggests a model for veteran value, not just endurance, but a recalibrated toolkit where older players leverage understanding of the game over pure athletic sprint. Idea 2: the role evolution within a star pairing. James is operating as the Lakers' third offensive option behind Doncic and Reeves in this stretch, yet is still producing at elite efficiency. What this really suggests is a broader trend: superstars can adapt to co-stars without diminishing their own impact, becoming force multipliers rather than primary volume engines. In my opinion, this is a blueprint for how teams build around aging cores, maximize off-ball gravity, spacing, and timing to unlock everyone, including the aging unicorn in your backcourt or frontcourt. What many people don't realize is that less is more when you pair macro-level strategy with micro-detailed execution: a corner 3 here, a cut there, a perfect timing of a lob. If you zoom out, this is less about diminishing output and more about strategic integration and longevity of star power across a season and into playoffs. Idea 3: the chemistry with Doncic. The final dagger bucket, a two-hand finish off a weak side cut set up by a pick-and-roll, showcases a developing two-way chemistry that transcends individual stats. From my view, the moment signals a cultural shift, generational talents learning to share the spotlight while lifting each other with precise triggers. This matters because it reframes how we measure fit in an era of stacked rosters. What this really suggests is that the Lakers' ceiling isn't contingent on one player's weekly peak, it's about a shared mental model, trust, timing, and unspoken communication that compounds over wins. One thing that immediately stands out is Doncic's smile after the play, a microcosm of team identity. Winning is fun when the system encourages both personal greatness and collective execution. Idea 4: the narrative around aging and the sport's future.